Hey guys, this is Emma from Em2a Studios. I'm going to show you how to apply a vinyl decal today. So first you want to start with any flat, smooth surface. I usually take a little bit of rubbing alcohol, clean it off, make sure there's no debris. It also helps get off any residue as I live in the desert. Once that dries, you can see that it's flat, smooth, ready to go. A vinyl decal consists of 3 layers. There's this top masking, there's the vinyl decal in the middle, and the backing. The backing gets removed. You want to line up your piece so it's right where you want it to. For larger pieces like this, I usually start in the middle and work my way outwards, smoothing as I go. Mine's a little crooked. I don't mind. There are other ways that you can do this, which I will get to later in this video. This is called a vinyl squeegee. They're about $1 on Amazon. You can get packs of 5 of them. You don't have to use that. You can use just a plain old used gift card or credit card. But this helps smooth it down so that you can see that it sticks better and helps push out any air bubbles that might be underneath the vinyl. Then you're going to take this masking, and this masking goes away, and just like the backing, you're going to take it off slowly. Usually at an angle helps. You can kind of see it's pulling up just a little bit here. And you want to try to keep the vinyl decal in place. This is more tricky when we get to the part with tiny lettering. So you're just going to see I go side to side, seeing that Y started to pull up. So that's when I get my handy dandy knife, if I can open it. Or in this case, actually we're going to use my tweezers. So I have these tiny little tweezers that are amazing. And I'm just going to use it to gently separate from the masking and pull them down so that they stay down against my phone case where I want this to be. And again, this is where the going from side to side at an angle often can help you out with this. This is why I don't like using the clear, but I just have a giant 500-yard roll that I'm still working through. So eventually I'll be moving to the masking tape mask, which is not transparent, but the tackiness is not nearly as strong, which is useful when placing. Finish pulling these off. This is actually a defective vinyl decal because I have to do something with them, so I keep them for myself. And just a little more. And almost one last letter, and there we go. And I'll go back through, gently smooth down the letters and push out any air bubbles towards the edge. Now, letters are not the best idea for cell phones, but they can be used. If you wanted to keep it like this, I would suggest putting a clear acrylic coat on top. That way you don't lose your letters. Now, if you look closely, you can see that there's one little air bubble right there. In a large decal, I would worry about this. So, what you're going to do, I'm going to show you as an example with this. I'm going to use my tweezers because they're super sharp. Normally I would use an X-Acto knife or some other sharp blade. You would want to create a tiny little hole, just just like that, for all the air to escape, and then all the way around, push the air out of that hole, and then smooth it over, and no one would ever know. And that's how you apply a vinyl decal. They are also able, if you take small pieces like this, you can also just peel them right off. But beware, it's stretchy. And then you can go, I'm going to go off the edge here so I can show you something else. See how it's off the edge here? Well, if I go back in with that knife I was talking about, actually, let's use this one. It's rusty, excuse it. You can actually cut along your flat surface and then smooth it over the edge. Or, if I wanted to, I could just completely remove that. That is the wonderful thing about vinyl decals, is that they are flexible and you can cut them at any time, any shape. You can remove letters, you can remove this entire triangle if you wanted to, but they are a wonderful addition to any home. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to send any comments in below. Thanks!